Hi, welcome to my corner. Hi, my name is Allison. Today I'm going to take you through my Inktober drawings that I did of all of Inktober, and I drew them. If you don't know, every day in Inktober you draw an ink drawing, and there's a list of prompts that you can follow, or you can just draw whatever you like, do whatever you want to do. I followed the prompts this year. Here they are. Welcome to my story time. Welcome to my corner. Here we go. So day one was ring, and I drew some rings. These are just some of my favorite rings that I drew in my hand. Day one. Day two was mindless, and I drew this beautiful portrait of a person with their brain out, just saying, can you not? Because sometimes you need to have a little chat with your brain, just being like, can you not? You know? And that was my interpretation of mindless. Day three was bait, and I drew this fortune teller, because to me fortune tellers and that sort of vibe is like bait, like enticing, but is it real? Skeptical bait, I don't know, bait. Next day was freeze, and I drew the American Sign Language for freeze, which is this. And I've been teaching myself sign language for like almost a year now, and I love it, and it's fun, and so I drew it. The next day was build, and I drew some like Jenga thing that was also kind of turned into a building or something. Build a Jenga, build a house, or an office building. I don't know what this is. Oh, I love this one. Husky. And I found this picture on Tumblr like a couple weeks before October started of this husky in these shoes, and I was like, oh my god, I love him. And so I drew this beautiful little husky boy in these shoes. Oh, the next day was enchanted. This one isn't that great, but you know when you were a kid and you like saw those little tiny little doors on the bottom of tree trunks, and they look like little doors, and then you and your friends would pretend that there were little trolls living in there, and then you would come up with little scenarios, and then you would leave them like little rocks and little treats, and then they were like little trolls. That's what I thought of, and they were like enchanted, and that was my interpretation of this day. Next day was frail, and I just thought of like fragile, breakable, so I drew this teacup breaking with a chip in it, and the tea was spilled. Yep. Swing was the next day, and I drew myself. This is a picture of me. As a little girl, I have this little picture of me on my desk that I look at every day, of me on a swing. I remember this picture because I had a ginormous meltdown right beforehand about having my picture taken. Ooh, the next day was pattern, and I tried to be like opposite, and I drew this pattern on her body instead of on her outfit. Like, whoa. Oh my god, you're so creative. Anyways, that was my pattern. Ooh, the next day was snow. And I really love snow. I drew this scene from when my dad took a trip to Colorado, and we were skiing, and this was the mountains in the distance. But I love the snow. Winter is my favorite season, and I love snow and cold, and it's my favorite. So I really felt this day on a personal, spiritual level. Oh my god. The day after that was dragon, and I drew this tiny little dragon boy, aka a chameleon. Are chameleons dragons? I don't know. Listen, Oh my god, he's so cute. I like this one. Oh, this is like my least favorite one. The day after that was Ash, and I drew this sketchy looking phoenix rising from some weird looking ashes. And that was that. You know, wasn't my best work, but... Okay, the next day was Overgrown, and if any of y'all watch Queen Jenna Marbles, I drew Jenna Marbles when she gave herself a beard, but I drew some beautiful flowers and over-exaggerated her beard. And it turned out beautiful, I think. Like, I think that's majestic, you know what I'm saying? This day, I don't know why, this was the hardest day for me. Legend. Like, I was not... This is when we started going downhill, and I could not think of anything. And I drew the Loch Ness Monster very simply after trying to draw, like, 5 other things, and none of them worked. And this is what we came up with. It's not right. Okay, the next day was Wild. And I tried to draw, like, Bedhead, but it just ended up looking like a normal hair on, like, a dead-looking face. It was trying to be, like, wild hair, but it didn't really turn out that way. Anyways. The next day was Ornament, and I drew it more as, like, ornamental. And I drew a cat because I hadn't drawn a cat yet, and that's all I wanted to draw was a cat with some designs inside it. That was all I wanted to do, and that was it. Close enough. The next day was Misfit. This one had potential, but it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to. Which was I drew a giraffe, but with, like, tiger's stripes instead. She's okay. Next, I drew Sling. Like, well, why did every artist draw this? Like, this is what everybody thinks of with the word sling. Is, like, a slingshot with, like, planets. Like, I drew a slingshot of the moon into the sky. But, like, every other drawing I saw has something to do with planets or the moon being slingshot. All artists think alike. You think we're all original, we all just steal from each other. This one was kind of cool, actually, though. That's what I drew. The same as everybody else. Aww, the next day was Tread. And this was the day that I ran my second half marathon again. So I drew the bottom of a shoe, Tread. That's it. Because I ran 13 miles that day. The next day was Treasure, and I drew this tiny little necklace that my friend gave me a long time ago. And it's a tiny little wish box that is full of secret treasures because I used to whisper all of my secrets into it. I never open it because I don't want my wishes to escape. It's my secret little locket. Oh, he was a skater ghost. He said, see you later, most. The next day was Ghost, and I drew a skater ghost. Skating boy. He's cute. He's got a frappuccino. The next day was Ancient, and I just wanted to draw a cat again. So guess what? I drew a cat. Enjoy! Ain't like an ancient Egyptian cat or something. Whatever, you know? The next day was Dizzy. I almost redid this one because I hated it. But I think I kind of like it. I can't tell if I like this or not. It was supposed to be kind of like, you know, you get what it is, right? It's like Dizzy, triple vision sort of thing. I still don't know if I hate it or not. Every time I first look at it, I'm like, wow, that's ugly. And then I'm like, oh, wait. The next day was Tasty. And I didn't draw this one until, like, late at night. And it was after I went out to dinner, and so I just drew what I had for dinner that night, which was tasty, delicious salad with a flower on it, but I did not eat the flower because I was not sure if it was edible or not. Ooh, the next day was Dark. I quite like this one, except for, like, the eyeballs. on the weird. It was supposed to be like a face in the dark with like a creepy monster face in the dark looking at that face, and like the glowing eyeballs didn't turn out as cool as I thought they would, but the intention is cool. I like the like human face side of it, you know? The next day was coat, and I drew a child in a large coat, and I said hashtag adulting, LOL, relatable. Aw, the next day was ride. This was another one that I didn't know what to do, but I drew this wave thing, someone surfing and riding the wave. Yeah. Aw, the next day was injured, and I drew some scissors cutting a flower, being injured. It was really sad. This one made me sad to draw. The next day was catch, and I actually really like this one. I drew a little child or someone catching a snowflake on their tongue. Again, wanted to get snow into there. It turned out cute, I think. You know? Was this the last day? Yeah. This is where I was like, LOL, I'm done. And I drew some sort of, I don't know, it was like Persephone with the, what's it called, grapefruit? What's this called, pomegranate? And the juices dripping down in a ripe fruit. You know, I was totally done by that point. The end. Thank you for joining me on my adventure through Inktober. Thank you for joining me in my corner. My name's Allison. I hope you enjoyed your time with me today, and I'll see you on the other side. I hope you enjoyed my Inktober. I'll be around making more speed drawings and art things. Thank you for spending your time with me. See you later. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Follow, subscribe below, and leave a comment. Okay, goodbye.